everyone. We've just been out today, and as you can see, the weather's not too good today whatsoever, so we're just going to head on home before the weather comes in, and thought you might like to come for a bit of a drive with us on our way home. So that's what it looks like over the ocean at the moment. So we're in the Mandurah Marina. A lot of units and businesses are below the units around here. It's all man-made. Got a few shops on the side. Here we've got one of our resorts or hotels. I'm just going to leave the marina now, but as you come in, there's a nice little lagoon there with a big waterfall thing. Yeah.
Hi everyone, Debbie spoke the words against you reckon, so looks like you're going to put up with me boring. Well, I drive a big old bitty boot. As you can see in a minute, she'll swing that camera forward. It's Friday. Oh, I didn't mean that. It's Friday, and it gets a bit busy down here Friday. Sometimes negotiating a 24-foot camper van can get a little bit daunting. You get people want to jump out in front here and think because you've got 6 wheels you can pull up and, you know, a 2x pit, well, it don't work. They soon learn it doesn't work. It's quite funny actually. As you can see, our speed limit is 40 k's an hour, which is 25 miles an hour roughly. That's good in case anyone jumps out in front of you, you know, they knock them over, you don't kill them. This is our foreshore, this is our main street into our town. Mandurah Terrace is called. We have all sorts of things here. There's real estate agents, you know, it's just the main street, as they call in England the High Street. It's just the main street basically. I hope you can hear me alright. Give me a 6. No, that's not that.
No.
On the right hand side here, 2 points over, that's the Mandurah Estuary. That's where we sit on another part of that when we're down watching the dolphins. That's all the estuary. We have the eastern foreshore, which is here, which has got children's playground things and all sorts of things like that. As you can see, there's probably a couple of kids on there. It's not real warm today. In fact, I've got the heater going. It's how cold it is, and it's must be getting on 4 o'clock or something, I suppose. And then we come into the CBD, which we can only get to a certain amount for. And as you can see, Mandurah seem to go Burko with these roundabouts. They're absolutely everywhere, and 3 parts of the people here don't know how to use them. So, you know, they put the wrong indicator on or something, I don't know. Now this is as far as we can go to the CBD. Further forward, straight ahead of us, sort of a little bit off to the right or to your left, whichever, that's the CBD where the car's coming the other way. That's a police car coming the other way. One of our paddy wagons where they put you in the back if you've been a naughty boy, so I better get out of here. Here's one of our smaller shopping centres. Woolworths, I believe, in there. That's the side of it. And as we go around, you can point the camera in. Actually, now this is the intelligence. Look at this now. And then just looks at me. Good on you, son. So that's the intelligence. You've got something that can hardly place up there, and a great big bloody whopper hopper stopper on the front. So what's it do? Open the door in front of it. There's a little. It's only a minor shopping centre. That one. It's a little one. That's actually in the CBD. And probably why it's so small, because there's no room for parking or anything in there. It's a hopeless one to try and park this in. This church, and I mean, I know I've shown this all before. Now this is where it gets a bit peaky period, as you can see. This church, you can see now, I presume you can see it. Bits and pieces, we'll show as you go past.
Yeah, little bits and
quite
pieces. Old church.
Quite an old church, and I'm actually going to stop off here because I want Debbie to do a little bit of a walkthrough. Just a quick one. It's got a cemetery in there. I've been meaning to get there and run the camera through, and she can just do that quickly, then we can carry on with our trip.
Oh.
This is going to be good because I've got to go in here. I'm not really made for something that's legs to go into.
Oh.
See, now,
Jesus.
This is a beautiful old church, isn't it? And as you can see, I don't go in there because there's no... Oh, there is rafters like now. I'm going to have a sleep, I suppose, I would imagine. Parish parking, president. All right, so we'll park at the present spot. No, we won't. We'll park next to it. Now, as you can see, a little bit of a plot thing there. So Debbie and I'll pop out and have a little wander around and see if we can... Oh, God, blimey, I hope I'm off the road there. If the old vicar comes out, he's likely to... Okay, so we'll just put it on pause. We'll come back when we're out there and we'll just go through and see if anything comes up. I've been promising the paranormal people I got on with do this. So this is a very, very, very old graveyard, and we'll go through and have a look at some headstones. You're right, someone you're right. Here we have Mr. James Tuckey, a very, very famous man here in Mandurah. It's Tuckey Street, Tuckey House, all sorts of things named after him. As you can see, he died February 1895, aged 79 years. I won't say any rest, you can... Also his wife, who died in 1895, so both pretty good years for that being back then, 179, 173. And if the spirits are here, oh God, if you pick on me, I'll tell Blackwing. No, you've got no permission to come with us when we leave. Please stay here. We're not here to cause you any trouble. We're just here to see if anyone wants to say anything into the phone. Right, now we've got one next door. I don't want to stand on these people, but Charles Tuckey, also Emma Tuckey. These ones were both 1850 and Nee, I'd say died in 1938. So as I said, if anyone's spirits want to come in and say anything, please feel free. But you do not have our permission to leave with us when we leave. You must stay here. I hope I'm doing it right, Blackwing. This is a really old one.
Can't even read it.
Okay.
Ward.
1942 and 1911.
Ooh, very... You're not going to be able to see it.
Malford Ward and Claire Eva Ward. If you just want to say anything, please say it into the phone. It won't hurt you, and we'll be able to have it looked at when we get home to our house. They're both not quite that old. Right next to that we have an unmarked, a little fence around it. Here's some more wards. 1891 and 1830.
It's a ward and Ecott.
Yeah. Ecott's another very famous man, or Peel family. They've got streets named after them, all sorts of things. So
that's what all this graveyard's about, I think.
there's another one there.
Hey? Oh.
1960, God. I'm not too old. Another ward. This is another ward, so they're all in the same vicinity here.
Yeah, it's got it on the front there, ward.
Yeah, ward on the front there. Now we've got another real hard one by the looks of it. 1942. Robert W. Newborn. He died the 19th of October 1891, aged 62 years. And his beloved wife Emma passed away on the 31st of January 1942, aged 87. Not bad ages for back in those days.
Okay.
So if any of you want to come and say anything, please say it into the phone. Unmarked.
Yeah, there's no name on this one whatsoever.
Lord, I hope I don't get in trouble for being
No, not
No,
too.
it's a public place. Once again, we've got 5 years till we're a baby.
It's only a young'un.
Yeah,
Just a young girl stinting.
it doesn't say the year or anything. It's just
No.
age 5. God bless her.
Mum and Dad.
Mum and Dad, so that would be
Stinton. What's this one? No, this is
Sydney.
Woolhead.
Yeah, died 1935, 68 years.
Hmm.
And the other one's probably been broken, but 1944, age 72 years. Dorothy Alice, this is a big one.
It is.
14 months, 8th of March, 14 years and 4 months. Just the health and strength. Doesn't say what year.
No.
Oh yeah, 1937.
Oh, yeah.
That could have been the Black Plague or something.
Okay. Very
Well, I
nice.
hope they're resting in peace.
This is an old
And we've got an
collapsed
old
one.
here.
It's sort of falling apart.
Robert Holmes.
Holmes.
Robert Holmes died in 1882. Oh, one, that's for sure. I can't make out what's written on there.
No, it's
No,
too
I
hard.
can't. Well, if they all want to come and speak, then please feel free. This could be the
Goodell.
one. Oh yeah, they're
They call it the wall.
the wall, the cremation wall.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, these are all recent ones.
Yeah,
They're not
pretty
old
recent.
ones, but
67 that one.
and there's quite a
67's not recent, 2018.
but there's quite a few. So
In memory
And
of
another
Crew
one.
and Passengers, here it is. Correct off Mandarin. Now, this one was the Crew and Passengers of
the bark.
the Bark, James Service. Alright, so this is the anchor off the Bark. Now, the James Service is a reef that's about 5 or 6 miles, I think it is, off the
Yeah.
coast here, and this ship actually sank there and they lost souls. So, and that was in July of 1878. So there's quite a few old things here. Oh, this one's going to be a little bit hard.
That one you're not going to be able to read, I know.
What's the year?
Caldry
1870.
18, I think, or 1878. I don't know. It's very hard.
1878, I think that one is. Charles Albert Cowdrey.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's, if they want to come and speak, then please feel free to. If I've stepped on your toes, then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay, the walls, we'll leave them alone.
Yeah.
Because there's quite recent ones. We don't want people coming over and seeing that we're reading their things. I think it's a bit disrespectful. Oh, this is a baby. Look,
This is a young'un,
yeah.
I think.
Aged, no, 78
Nice.
years.
Only someone small.
Very small person. And that 1940. Bob Ferguson, it was a male, it was a man.
Only a small person. Puddin'?
Puddin'.
That's what it's got there, puddin'.
Oh, there's a name. Oh, I don't know how we're going to go reading this one.
I don't know, it's going to be
George
very hard.
William Clark. The 11th of November the 11th, 1939. He passed away. Don't forget, if you want to come in and say something into the device, feel free. I thought I just heard something, but I probably didn't. We're not here to hurt anybody, we're just here to see if you want to say anything.
Ooh,
1933.
all small
Walter
graves.
Percival Reynolds.
They're not very big,
Yeah,
are
they're not
they?
very big, are they? No.
Ooh, let's head back.
This one was 1935, and that is Mary Jane Moore, Elsie Gertrude Leeds, and
1978.
yeah, and the meaning of the 78 years.
Mm,
Okay, then we come up to this one. Okay, there's quite a few on here.
1936.
Yeah, my dear husband and our dad, Albert A. Hall. He died on the 5th of November 1936. You can read what else it says. Also Frank A. Hall sitting in there.
So it's
He was 24 years, 1939.
two of them in there.
Yeah, two of them must be father and son, I would say.
I would say so. Father and
Rest in
son.
peace. And found what they were looking for. In memory of James, beloved husband of Ruth, Lee Better, fond father of Lucy, aged
70 years.
70 years, and 5th of January 1939. Okay. So let's hope we've got a few that might have said one or two things. In loving memory of James John Hooker, died 8th of November 1938. And Ellen Hooker, Ellen Hooker, 1939, 12th of December by the looks of it, or February. Maybe.
February, I think.
And she was 83 years, so 85 and 83, but back in those days that was a pretty ripe age.
About 3 months later.
Right, we're just about sort of gone around a big loop now. We've got another
We
one.
have, ooh,
William Mansfield Rogers. She was 35 years. A patient sufferer at rest. Obviously the man was a bit sick. I hope he's resting in peace and not suffering any longer. Alfred Hooton Watts, 23rd of December 1933, and he was 64. And Esther Watts died 19th of March 1955, aged 74. So she lived another 10 years after he did. Love it. Henry Morfitt, this is another very famous family here. The Morfitts. 1912 he passed away, he was 82, that was a good age.
also
And
Matilda.
his wife, Matilda, she died in 1932, so she, in a few years,
21
she was
years later.
79. Ever remembered. Erected by their sons and daughters, very nice.
It is very nice. It's
Joseph
cold.
Eacott, this is another Eacott. He died on the 25th of February 1909. 62 years and 7 months, gone but not forgotten. And we've got one here which is buried into the deck a little bit.
Herbert
C. Bailey.
Bailey accidentally drowned.
Yeah, well, see, we are a seaside town. All right, to all your spirits, if there's any of us who've come on here, we're just about to leave, so if you've got anything to say, please say it now. And we will put it to people who understand and be able to sort it for us. So we'd like to thank everyone for watching this part of it. As I say, I'm not actually qualified to do it, but I have watched and hopefully I've done it right. And before we go, spirits, you do not have permission to come with us. We do not give you that permission. You stay here when we leave. Do not follow us. Do not attempt to become part of our lives or anything. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll get back in the car and head back home. When we pulled up.
So that's our oldest
That's the oldest
graveyard that we have here in Mandurah, and now we're
It's actually
heading
one
off
of the oldest
home.
in Peel region, which is our region. There is older cemeteries around, but not down this way.
Oh,
Now this is a main drag out of town. This takes you to Pinjarra, and that's where it finishes, which is about, well, it's about 22, 23 k's from here, east. The way you're pointing now is the east. As you can see, we've car yards and all sorts of things, and they've closed down and opened up. This is like what they call the Golden Mile along here, with car yards and things everywhere. And yeah, I know there's a green arrow there, but I'm not going to the left, I'm going straight. We're going to pause.
yep.
Some of the shops along our road that we're going along. This is the main drag to get us back to our home location.
And if there's any shakiness or anything on the video, please excuse it.
This road's like a cattle track. I mean, they pay all these taxes to the government, this is the sort of roads that they protect you with. Absolutely disgusting.
They're shocking.
On your right here is our big Ford Ka that's called Lane Ford.
And Mitsubishi.
And Mitsubishi and Kia, which is over there in Collins. No, Jeep.
Jeep and Chrysler and Dodge.
And then you've got Hyundai there, Mazda, Toyota. Toyota and Ford, and VW on the
and we've got VW on this side.
Yeah. And then on the right here is the other big Ka, that's Toyota. All over the road. Poor person next to me doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, so they're the biggest yards that we've got. When we come out of the golden thing, we go through an amber line. I'm not pulling up, it's too... Oh, no one else come through either.
Oh well. Never mind. We've got a couple of medical centres.
There's that big view you like.
Yeah, I know, I like that big view. The RAC Auto Service.
Yeah, which is like roadside assistance.
And Mandra Holden.
Yeah, which is no longer makes Commodores. They're pretty well gone out of the scene completely. Same as the Falcon, I don't make them anymore. Now we come up to our big shopping centre, which they've just spent millions of dollars on building. As you can see, we've got service stations or petrol stations or gas stations or
brand spanking new McDonald's with the 2-story play area for the kiddies.
Yeah. Then from this sign here right up to the next big corner, not the one we're coming up to after this one, but the next one is all our shopping centre.
So this is, well, quarter of it was back there at the corner really, but it's never used to be this big and now it's just humongous.
You got to remember that we're only a city of 100,000 people.
Oh no.
So it is a big shopping centre for that.
And this is our big major intersection. It was also revamped last year.
Yeah, it used to be half the size it is now. It's absolutely huge. And the bloke who designed all this, I believe, was under 30 years old. He designed the whole intersection, and there used to be a hell of a lot of deaths at this intersection. The road that's going across in front of us is a main road from Perth, and this one's a main road to Pinjarra, and the fatalities on this intersection were absolutely unbelievable. And since this young guy designed all this, it's such a lovely open, and you sit so far back from the traffic, as you can see, going across us, that you're really sort of out of the way, which is a very good idea, setting us back this far. If there's a praying there, you're not really involved because you're far enough back. It's a big open intersection now, so you can see.
Well, we've got 2 turning lanes now instead of 1.
Yeah, next to us on the right here, they're turning right. You've got two turning right lanes, and you've got 1 turning left lane, and you've got 3 lanes in the middle. Which
turns into 2 up the other end.
Yeah, but at the moment, as you can see up the other end, you'll see the lines, and where the red car is up there, that disappears and goes back into 2 lanes. There's arrows. It's just a really well designed intersection to what it used to be. I don't think I've gotten here before, but it was a terrible little intersection, you see.
No, I don't think you have.
No, I don't think I have. I don't think we're actually on here. The road is heading down where they're all heading down. That takes us to a place called Bunbury.
Off again?
Bunbury, which is about 100 clicks, about 65 miles away. You can also go further up here, you get onto the freeway, and that also takes you that way, but it's a bit quicker. But a lot of people get on these freeways, if there's a prank or something, you're stuck, so they use the old way. There's always an option of turning off the road to the freeway. As you can see, with a lot of roadworks doing up from us a little bit there.
Yeah, they've got doing a new out of that the housing estate. They're actually bringing out a road out there now, so. Yeah.
This is sort of take your life in your hands sometimes, see this intersection, especially when you're in something like this, it's not that fast on the takeoff.
And they're as slow as wet weeks.
You've got to do a quick dash, so you sort of wait to do a drag race out of a course and a diesel, which doesn't work. So, as you can see, old Betty seems to get us around all right. She doesn't hold anyone up.
Got one.
But she's not the fastest. Dragster, 6-wheel dragster off the mark. Oh, he's a mate.
He's probably turning
The
anyway.
roads are a little bit bubbly here still. We did have rain last night this morning. It's sort of cleared up now.
That sun's right in the camera.
So yeah, that's what it is. All right, well we'll give it a miss there, and hope everyone enjoys the video. I know I probably went on for a bit long, but I wanted to do that cemetery thing I've been promising, and just that we've sort of, if the weather permits, we're not around that way, or if we are around that way, the weather pours down. So, that's the way it goes. As you can see, this is starting to go into our area, which is just a quiet little residential area. Nothing too untoward happens around here.
No.
Right next to us on your right is the main drag down the Bunbury. Sort of looking back to that. All right, guys. Well, you all have a good one. Thanks for joining us. So we'll take you for a ride in the big old girl, Betty Boop, and we'll catch you on a bit later on. Toodly pip.
See you, everyone, and don't forget to please stay safe. Like, subscribe, and hit that thumb. Up, preferably. So bye for now, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye.